Hi Aquarius Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, and limited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 5-card spread going across the board with these cards that I'm shuffling here. I've already pre-shuffled. And then I'm also going to do, a major arcana card at the end of your reading. That deck has been shuffled as well. But I'm shuffling just a few more times here to get your energy flowing as we get into this reading here. I hope that you're all doing well and living your best life. I mean, you are, so yeah, congratulations, that's great. I just feel like you're always on point, no matter what, so let's go ahead and split the deck here. Like, I'm cooling, like, what you talking about? I'm always cooling. I'm always gonna be good. That's awesome. All right, so let's see, we're not taking reversals. Let's go ahead and see what we have for your first card. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So this just being hard work. I do see this being about a return coming from an investment. I'm getting this as like a three of Wands energy. Maybe related to that 3 energy up here, and a contract energy connected to this with the 5 being there. 5 Hierophant energy is coming through. Something being worked on, an investment being worked on here, and diligent work being put in. I do see an Ace of Pentacles that is currently being worked on to add to a 6 of Pentacles energy that's already posted up here. I'm getting that this is a part of a foundation here. Reciprocity, equal give and take. This could be about learned lessons and doing the work that it takes in order to keep the integrity of what one has already built up for themselves, getting into this energy of a positive. I'm seeing these glowing like sunshines, or like the lights that are on a mirror. A makeup light. I don't wear makeup, so, and it just reminds me, I remember when I was little, my sister took me over to a friend's house, and I don't know if she was like a cosmetologist or, but she had this big, huge light, mirror light. Like, I've never seen anything like it, and I just thought it was so pretty. I automatically took note of the artificial light. For me, that's just a thing I don't deal with, but I thought it was really neat. Mirrors also represent something different for me. I don't want to take over your reading with this, but mirrors to me don't really reflect back. I can't really explain it. I feel like for a lot of the ET energy out there, it's something different when it comes to artificial light and to mirrors. Mirrors are manufactured product as well. So I just have a thing when it comes to mirrors and light and artificial light. I don't turn on a lot of lights normally, no matter where it is that I am. I'm always using daylight as much as I can. Sunlight, most definitely, but that just completely went on a whole another tangent here. But that could be significant, and that may be something related to like an ascension and the work that's being done in investment. There being a leveling up, but this having to do with the crystalline body as well, and the chakra energies. There's 7 energetic chakras from within. There's an energy of hundreds more, or I shouldn't say hundreds, but many more that go into the 100 range as far as chakras are concerned. But as for what we know and are aware of and are familiar with when it comes to the chakras, are those 7 energetic chakras. So crystalline body, ascension, awakening energy. Now that one has leveled up into anew, the work is being done. And I just feel with the way that I just went into all of that, it kind of speaks to like the inner workings of what's actually taking place. This could be too like a presentation or something that's been prepared or that will be on display. May not be now, but it will be later on, is also what I'm getting. You being a representative of what the energetic chakra system is. You could be in a field doing this. You may be a speaker related to the occult energy, or whatever it is that you're connected to that has you speaking on. I'm just getting someone being a speaker and it being connected to chakras. And that won't be for everyone. Pentacles is earth energy. That had a lot of energy to it. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Six of Pentacle energy on that lower vibration can deal with breadcrumbing. I just feel that this is a major lesson, almost like a plaque or an award, or being congratulated or recognized for overcoming successfully, and really being proud of oneself for being able to get through this and overcome it, and now work on a new abundant energy of that Ace of Pentacle there, which has nothing to do with the past. This could also be to some of you. I'm also getting being at a station, like having a certain workstation that is near home. It could be inside your home, but it being away from, like it being a happy place. And I could go into a whole nother story. I'm getting another story here. I used to have a toy room, and all my toys would be in there. It was completely full. It was like magic land in there, but it was my little space. And I used to color. Like I would go in there and I would color. I had my crayons. I had a little table in there with some cute chairs to match, and my Crayola crayons, my coloring books. I'm getting this being like a workstation, somewhere where one can go and have peace and not be bothered, can close the door, can play their music or meditation music, and get busy here. This being something nostalgic here too. I'm getting 6 energy connected to this as well with the 6 of Cups. So 6, 7, 8 is present here. 9, as we know, comes after. Take what resonates. Dang, that was a long time on that card. That's awesome. Let's see what the second card is. All right, we have the Queen of Swords here. So this, I'm just getting, with this Queen energy, I am getting a high sense of royalty. This being the elevation, I'm seeing this. And we have masculine energy and feminine energy here too. So this could be about the balance from within oneself, having masculine and feminine energies that are present. This being from within, but this also being something that's outside of oneself as well too here. And there being a connection between a great investor, earth sign energy here, and a strong Queen of Swords. Queen of Sword energy with what I'm getting here. I love this Queen of Sword card here. Queen of Sword energy. Not taking any shit, representing a very long, heavy sword of truth and clarity here, and being in such a powerful position, now being open to whatever it is that is coming their way, because they represent the truth and nothing but the truth. So anything that reflects different than that, more than happy to bring that in so that it can be dealt with in the way that is appropriate. Swords is your energy here. So a lot of you, this could be you. And then this is also Gemini and Libra energy. Highly intelligent, quick-witted, very bright, has gone through a lot of stuff. So can have that cold exterior, that cutting exterior, but has a really soft heart on the inside. Very much could be into fabric. I'm just getting highly connected. Seeing the clouds on the cape of accomplishment that is being worn. That's also matching with the clouds here. And that red energy, that's speaking to the success. There's red here and there's red here. So I am getting a connect being there. And even with the shoes, very unique and paying attention to detail. That could be Virgo energy that's coming through. I'm also seeing veil energy here too. So High Priestess, but I was getting marriage energy here, being a wife. This being a part of a destined energy. That won't resonate for everyone. Not everybody wants to get married. And then I am seeing the bird up here, so very possible you could be seeing birds. Messengers are coming through. Protector. I do feel that for a lot of you resonating as this Queen of Swords as a strong feminine energy here. I'm seeing this bird being this masculine energy here. The cloud energy, I feel that that's the surrounding energy of this masculine here too. So it being a sweet essence of this Queen of Swords that's surrounding the masculine energy there. A good combination and blend of high impact and positivity and elevation. I'm getting the masculine allowing oneself to be immense in this. And the feminine energy also welcoming this in is also what I'm seeing here too. It's not necessarily coming, like I said, it could be a cold cutting energy that this Queen of Swords represents, but it's all about having boundary after going through a lot in order to get to this queen status of the sword energy here. Come on in is what I'm hearing. Won't you come over and make love to me? That's what I'm hearing. Faith Evans. That's a great song. That's one of my favorite songs. But I'm getting this welcoming energy. Like it's about boundaries, but I'm also getting this Queen of Swords being open. Possibly to this masculine who's been doing the work on an investment connected to that feminine energy there. And for them to come out side by side, I feel like it's like they're both, you and someone else are very, I don't even know the word. It's like, it's not melodic. There's a harmony here. There's a harmony and there's great alignment and like dancing in a pair here. Taking delight in the flight. Ooh, I like that too. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have for your third card. The truth. And nothing but the truth. Welcoming in even more of that truth is also what I'm seeing. But I feel that this is just as the feminine energy surrounding the masculine energy. I feel that for a lot of you as masculine energies, with your beautiful Aquarian energy, and it's that same energy of just getting likeness and dancing together. So this being even more of the dance here with the air energy here. So for a lot of you masculines, being strongly represented here with that pentacle energy, I feel that this is about you grounding, doing the hard work, seeing return on your investment, and working on an Ace of Pentacles that's connected to a foundation of truth and clarity when it comes to this feminine here, but this also being an intermingling of dancing and the energy. Just see like the height of it just continuing to go up and up. That's so pretty. But I feel like this is the masculine energy here, having strong passion and deep desire and wanting to make love, which is very sweet. And I do feel that that making love energy and the connectedness is a part of that Ace of Pentacles and abundance, and it not just being all about money. The heightened energy I'm seeing also here with the purple energy, and that being connected to the third eye and the crown chakra. This is so pretty. Indigo energy is also coming through here as I'm looking even deeper into this color and what's surrounding it. All right, so a lot of you masculine energies, getting that as being you there, but this also representing both feminine and masculine energy with the representation here of the sword here with the queen, and welcoming this energy here of nothing but the truth and nothing but the truth. Having those boundaries, but then this also being that immense energy. I feel that the feminine is doing for the masculine. It's also the masculine surrounding this energy of the feminine here too. So we have sword representation. I'm seeing the likeness with this sword being held here. It just being the same energy of what's here in this Ace of Sword here. That is so awesome. And even being an extension of these clouds here. You have a lot of ace energy that's present. Beautiful foundation that's being built. You could bask in it all day long. It's very cozy. Feels very secure. Welcoming in security and safety and coziness. Because the Queen of Swords has created this space here. I'm speaking on that Queen of Swords as I'm saying this. And anything that's going to either match that or be above and beyond that. Having that knowing about this here too. Highly intuitive as well. The masculine doing the work and now being successfully welcomed in by the feminine here. Ooh. Let's get it on. Let's scoot this over. Fourth card. Look at that. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, a lot of you are strong masculine energies here, and just showing who it is that you really truly care about and you're passionate about. I feel that this is also, I'm seeing even exchange, but I'm getting this being with the 11 here. This is your representation of Aquarius energy. 11th house energy of Aquarius is here, and it's that immense energy. You both intermingling. This is that dance and that reciprocity, the Six of Pentacles, the equality, the prettiness of all of this. And I'm seeing, you know, as this continues on, the hand of a masculine and a feminine, it being like energy, but it also being about a significant offer coming forward after the welcoming and allowing one in. I want to make love to you too, is what I'm hearing. Here's my offer as well. We have another ace here. This is the Ace of Wands. This is fire energy. So that passion, even more of that passion coming through, but this is highly sexual here. And it being, oh, buddy, tantric, possibly here too. It just being above all levels, where it can go to a very high elevated state and be in the ethers and exist in a way that is very resonant for all of us in the galaxy here. This is awesome. But I'm seeing a welcoming by this feminine here of a new start here for sure, with the two ace energies side by side, side by side. Masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine. This 5 energy being very significant and important here too. And I'm seeing the 3 energy that's here. I feel that what has been worked on and overcome by both the masculine and feminine, you and someone else here, is third-party situations. And possibly with the Queen of Swords being in this position and representing this strong sword of truth here, and knowing how to cut off certain things of what's not wanted. Gaining mastery over this, now coming through a significant cycle and being in a place to welcome this beautiful connection in. Oh, I love that. All right, that's awesome. Let's see what we have in this feminine energy. For those of you resonating as the feminine here with this Aquarius energy, you could have strong fire in your chart here too. But I feel that what is being represented is for both masculine and feminine energy. So being in strong Aquarius energy, but having the beautiful benefics of earth sign energy, where I'm getting Taurus, and then Sagittarius is coming through pretty strongly here, but also Leo. It's a good little, it's a perfect combination. Let's see what we have for the last card, for your 5th card. And this is all new start energy. You know, creativity is also connected. It's a very sacral energy, the root chakra energy even. Bringing it all together, and the super blend of what can take place with this. And that being that 11 power that comes from within Aquarius energy here too. But being great humanitarians, unconditional love with that green energy is also coming through there. Very earthy energy, even though this is fire. As I said, it's a good combo and a good blend of what's from within you and someone else here that's coming into a great partnership of stability and benefic blessings of abundance, clarity, truth, fire, passion, love, creativity, everything. The whole shebang here. We'll see what your fifth card is. There's that 9. There's that 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10 is the one that's missing. I feel that that 10 energy is kind of speaking to an ending of third-party situations and how both energies have come into seeing return on investment, but then also being in this high position of power as this Queen of Swords, being able to now have more truth and clarity, using their wit and intellect to be able to cut off and have boundaries. What does not serve them anymore. And so again, with this 9 of Pentacles, I do feel that this is kind of speaking also to the importance of what this feminine really truly means when it comes to the masculine here. We have masculine energy at the beginning, feminine energy here at the end here. Both being Pentacle energy, the 8 and the 9. And what's in between the process of what's taking place to get to that 8 to the 9. Working my way back to you, babe. But I feel that it's also about this feminine having to do their work. I did mention this here. And it just being something both energies were working on and bringing this together. This is so awesome. You and someone else here. This is great stability. This is the Empress. A younger energy of the Empress here and the Minor Arcana. The Empress energy is also the energy of 3. So that being significant there too. Seeing the fruits of the labor with that feminine representation. I just feel that the masculine is very impressed by this feminine here too, and the way that they represent and how they speak, but they don't speak. And that being a part of that sword energy that you as Aquarian men are very attracted to, because it's a like energy that you're seeing. It's on your level. It's stimulating. And that being a part of that Ace of Wands there too, coming from feminine energy, but it also being from within you. So 6 of Pentacles are right here. This is mirroring energy. Feminine energy has the 6 of Pentacles. Masculine energy has the 6 of Pentacles here. This is awesome. Being on the same page is also what I'm getting, but both energies having to deal with some lessons that have to do with breadcrumbing. The importance of the Pentacle, I feel the representation of a new foundation, and I'm seeing this as a 6 of Cups, where that masculine is giving, preparing to give this to the feminine here, to create this 10 of Pentacles here for this feminine, which is a wonderful ultra gift. And that's super beautiful. Take what resonates as far as what this Ace of Pentacles may mean for you if you're this masculine here. But that being important for the masculine energy. And then I'm seeing the importance of 3 of Pentacles for the feminine energy. And that being part of why this Queen of Swords is here. And even with that 3 energy here, because there's been a 3 of Swords, that sword has been transmuted by this feminine energy here to bring in even more joy and happiness for themselves. And that being also an impressive move and an act here by the feminine when it comes to this masculine, and them seeing the feminine energy be such a great magician here. Transforming that 3 energy and making it work so much in their favor, being highly attracted to this and wanting to put the work in when it comes to this feminine here, because they see and they know as well. Very balanced, seeing those 2 trees there. Again, this is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Very fruitful energy with the grapes. Highly successful, having everything it is that they need. Being very independent, very beautiful. Having a Midas energy, draped in gold. And that red meaning something significant. I do feel it's connected to the ancestors. Feminine energy may have a pet. 9 energy is also Sagittarius. I was getting that here. Strong Sagittarius energy with a 9. But even the paying attention to the detail. The Hermit card is a card of 9 in the Major Arcana. That being a card of Virgo. I'm getting that there too. There's so many facets to this feminine that I feel are just so very impressive to this masculine. Take what resonates for you if you're this masculine or you're the feminine. But this is the magic from within you both here. So I just feel that, you know, as much as this masculine is impressed by this feminine, the feminine is very much impressed by the masculine as well. And wanting to extend, I feel like, you know, this is an extension of that likeness here, where I'm seeing the masculine energy in this Ace of Wands, and that being the acceptance of, you know, this feminine really bringing the masculine energy in, and it being represented right here with that air energy that's surrounding this wand. Oh, that's so pretty. But yep, working on that Ace of Pentacles there to bring that 10 completion here, and that new ending and new beginning energy of something new here that's built on beautiful foundation for both you and someone else here. I don't even want to see what's on the bottom, but we will. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to see. And this is in reverse. I'm going to leave it this way. I feel that there just may be, you know, with any kind of positivity or newness that comes about, there's going to be the polarity energy of that shadow or that negative energy to meet that. Both of you have moved away from what does not serve. I feel it's possibly connected with this Queen of Swords here, who's having this true state of having boundary here, having gone through some things here, and it may be connected to that energy of what we've seen in that Knight of Swords. I wasn't getting a good vibe from that, so we're going to leave that covered. Let's go ahead and get to your final card here to complete your beautiful reading for Aquarius moons. We'll take it. There's a Hierophant. Very special. Very special. And then on the bottom here, we have the World card. That 3 energy strongly coming through, connected to the Empress energy. And I'm also getting to, with this being out with that Hierophant energy, also about what the masculine energy has brought to an end for themselves, to be able to even be a part of this intermingling in this beautiful dance with who they are wanting and desiring as their feminine. This is a divine, highly spiritual connection here that I'm also getting, with the Hierophant being present here now, but that 5 matching that energy here with this masculine energy is simply what I'm getting here. Hierophant, loyalty, commitment, new contract. Now that there's been an ending, something beautiful and new is coming through, where it's based on integrity as well, but being highly spiritual, connected to the 2 of the High Priestess. That's from within this feminine here too as well. And I feel with this World card here too, and that being a 3, this is also about that third-party situation and the endings that are coming through, possibly connected to that Knight of Swords in reverse energy that wanted to come through very strongly there. But both energies, feminine and masculine energy, I feel that these are the angels, supportive energies that are helping you as a spirit team. But I do feel that this is the masculine and the feminine being proud of themselves for overcoming and coming together as a force here to bring about great endings, so that they can have this new beginning of this dream of what it is that they've had, realizing that they're finding this in one another here to make it work and to come together, and it's here. And that new start and that new foundation being a significant, beautiful blessing from divine that's coming through based on truth, clarity, love, passion, creativity, the works. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Last card of the Major Arcana, coming into a new cycle. You have it all the way through with all these Ace energies here. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Aquarius moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace. Oh, want to mention too that 5 energy also stands for high sexual attraction there too as well. So definitely getting it in. All right. I love you. Peace.